Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. This video is all about the right way to grow and care for the African violet plant. I am not going to say that African violet is very easy to grow plant. It's absolutely not. It needs lots of care and we should be able to do everything the right way. The plants are going to grow well and bloom well if we do everything properly, and that's why here in this video I am going to show you everything step by step with many updates. So let's start the video now. Here is one of my African violet plant which I got from the nursery, and today I am going to repot it. For the pot, I am going to use 1/6 inch of pot, and this is really very important. For African violet plant, please don't use bigger pot, and I would say that even 6 inch is somewhat much bigger. We can use, let's say, 4 to 6 inch is okay, but please avoid using pot which is much wider. That means we should not use pot something like this one. The second most important thing is we should be able to prepare the soil mix perfectly. See, many people say that they use only peat moss and perlite. By using only those two products, they are able to get the good results. But for me, this doesn't work, and I have tried many different ways to prepare the soil mix, failed many times, and finally I found what African violet needs actually. And let me show you what I use for my African violet plants. I take 4 different components in equal part, where one part is coco peat, and instead of coco peat you can also use peat moss. The second part is normal garden soil. Third part is vermicompost, and please note that African violet needs acidic soil, and that's why we should add either vermicompost or homemade compost to the soil mix. And the last part is perlite. Mix everything well and then we can repot our plant. You may be also wondering what is the best time to grow African violet. Please note that we can grow them at any time of the year, and for your info, I was repotting my plant in the month of November. African violet blooms freely only and only if they are able to get the enough bright light. And please note that we should not keep our plant under direct sunlight. That's why if you are looking for a house plant or indoor plant that also blooms really very well, then I hope you would love growing African violet. Alright, I am done with repotting and it's time to water. But I am not going to water it thoroughly or heavily like we do for most of the plants just after repotting. This is really very important, and let me explain it. See, I already said you before that we should not use bigger pot for African violet, and that is because they don't have huge root system. Now you have also seen the plant was in a very small poly bag at the time of buying. Now if you compare the size of the poly bag, that means the size of the root ball, and the size of the current pot, we can see a huge difference. At this time, if I am going to water my plant thoroughly, the soil is going to stay wet for many more days, and this is the thing African violet doesn't like. That's why if you are also using similar pot like me, then please be very careful while watering. Anyway, you are going to see when I am going to water my plant for the second time. So guys, this is the result after 45 days, and till today I haven't watered my plant even for a single time. Quite difficult to believe it, right? But it's really very important not to overwater our African violet plant. They die too quickly if we give them too much water. Also, it was the December month, and that's why I took much more gap. Obviously, I am not going to take the similar gap in summer. In December, the temperature in my place is something like this. Daytime 18 to 22 degrees Celsius and nighttime 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. I am informing this thing to you so that you can adjust your watering schedule based on the temperature in your place. We also should not do overhead watering. That means we should not water on the leaves of African violet. So what I am going to do is, here I am taking one tray and then adding here near about 700 ml water. Next, I am going to keep the pot on the water, and I will be keeping the pot until and unless I don't see that topsoil is looking somewhat moist. First bloom on my African violet plant, but unfortunately it was damaged by the sparrows. They have also damaged lots of other buds, as we can see here. But anyway, let's see, hopefully plant is going to bloom well in coming few days. Alright, here we can see the plant is starting to bloom well, and today I am also going to water my plant for the second time. Let me also show you how I fertilize my African violet plants. Here I am taking 1 liter water and then going to add 3 ml of Growth Plus. It's an organic fertilizer which is available on Amazon. Here you can see I did not add whole 1 liter water. Instead I added 700 ml. So 700 ml of water for 1/6 inch of pot, and we need to maintain the proper gap. Also, please note that if we fertilize our plants once in 30 to 45 days, it's more than enough. So guys, this is the result after 100 days, and here we can see my plant is blooming really very well. I hope you are happy to see the result something like this, and we can also see the leaves are getting quite dirty. So I am cleaning it with a toothbrush and then just normal water. It's actually not a good idea to use water to clean the leaves, but I don't have any other option. The drop of water may burn the leaves, so please be careful if you clean your plants the similar way. So guys, I hope you found this video useful, and as I promised before, I have shown you everything from day 1 to flowering. If you found this video useful, I would really appreciate if you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new to gardening upbeat. If you have any questions at all, please let me know and I would get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Have a great time and enjoy.
African Violet.
What is the name?
African Violet.